Hey, my name is Christian. I'm the owner of RJ Marketing, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can do citation research. So research the citations that your competitors have built out, so you can copy them and start ranking yourself. Before we get started, real quick, I want to introduce ourselves. RJ Marketing, we exclusively do SEO. We work with home service businesses, any local business that wants to show up well on Google and get leads from it. We're the company for you. You can go to our website, rjmarketing.agency. I'll have a link below, client results, or you can book a call. Someone from the team will reach out to you. Okay, so let's get into it. For this example, I'm going to be pretending we're doing research for a roofing company in Philadelphia. That's where I have my location set. And what you want to start out with is seeing who the best ranking competitors are. So go to your industry, think of a keyword, think of the main keyword for your industry, search on Google, and make sure you include the location. And here we're always going to get a 3-pack, and let's look at the top performing company. So we have here Lunston Roofing. We can kind of go to their website and see what they're about. I would imagine they have some SEO efforts going on if they're ranking this well. And I'll show you how we can see exactly what they're doing and how we can copy it to boost our rankings as well. Before I show you how to do this, let's talk about what citations actually are and why they're so important. So a citation has your name, address, and phone number on it. NAP is the short version of that. And you want to have it consistent throughout the internet. Google crawls a lot of these websites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and they want to see your information on there. They want to see your name, your address, and your phone number being consistent throughout. What this tells Google is that you're a legitimate business, you're listed all over the internet, and it gives you authority and you start ranking a lot better. This applies to your website and to your Google business profile. So the first step is you want to make sure your name on your Google business profile is the same name you're going to be using on your website and on all of these backlinks and citations we build out. It's crucial to be consistent, unless, or if you're not, Google's not going to know that that's the same company. So keep it consistent. Okay, so how are you going to start building out some of these citations? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to need the NAP, name, address, phone number. So let's grab the name. We're going to go in the new tab on Google and we'll add in quotes, paste their name in here, add a comma, and we'll add some more quotes, and we will copy a portion of their address. So here we'll pull it up. And we don't want to include the entire address because some directories are not going to show the zip code and everything. So we'll just grab the street name. And if you want, you can throw in the phone number. But again, it's going to limit your reach. So we'll make a search like this. And what we're telling Google is show me all of the websites that have this text on them and this text. So here we have a list. And if you look at these, all of these are citations for the company. So MapQuest, Waze, Yelp, Roofing Direct, Opendy, Roofing Lock, Virginia Pros, Yelp again. So there's, as you can see, there's multiple pages here. From here, once you have all of this, just go on the website and you're going to start making a list of all of these citations. So MapQuest, and go down the line, copy all of these, and insert them in a Google Sheet or an Excel file in the order that you found them. You want to keep the same order because Google is telling you what citations are most important for it. The top result is the one that it finds most relevant. It's the one that it cares most about. It just makes sense. So MapQuest, Google really cares about that one. Have it be first and build them out in this order. So you're building out the ones that it cares about most. The way I want you to think about this is just follow what Google's rewarding. It's telling you what it wants to see. If we go to some of these later pages like let's say page 3, it doesn't matter as much if you're listed on like this old house and in some markets it might really matter. So it's a very market by market, industry by industry type thing. You want to be kind of careful and really do your research and have a really strong understanding of what Google's rewarding, how the system operates. And that's why, hiring a company might be a better idea, but nonetheless, I'm sure you could maybe figure this out on your own. But that's the process. If you want to research another company, just go here, same process, copy their name, in double quotation marks, put in their name, and in this case, we will do their phone number. So let's see if we can Here we go. We'll copy it. And be careful when you're pasting it in here. You want to, or let's see what shows up this way. So their website, the Better Business Bureau here, EcoHome, some other websites, and business information page. And you can see we are able to pull up more information about a different competitor. And over time, you're going to develop a long list that matters. Build all of those out and make sure they get indexed. And when you're doing this, feel free to remove some of the parentheses, for example, around the 2 and 5. You're going to get some different results, and you'd miss these if you just included that one format. So be kind of careful how you do it. You can even throw in the address here, but it will really limit the reach you have. So just kind of be careful. I usually just advise you do the street address because it can be kind of difficult to find a citation that has all of that content on it. Like if you look here, it really narrows our results down to 3 if we have the name, phone number, and the address. So that's why we usually stick to kind of 2 of them, either the name and the phone number or just the name and the address. But name is very important. Make sure you have that in there. And the first step is really just building out those citations. But after that, you want to try to get them indexed. What that means is actually have them show up in the search results. If they're not indexed, it doesn't matter if you build them out. They're not showing up here, so Google doesn't care about it. So there's a lot of ways to try to get things indexed. It's extremely complex. I'm not going to go into it, but here as an example, we've been working with this client for quite a while, and we got most of their citations indexed. There's still some that aren't, but that's just the way it is. Some of them are just not going to be indexed. But if you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out. We can help you. But if you just do what I showed in this video, the foundation, you do it well over time, as long with executing a really strong and thorough SEO strategy, you should be able to rank in your local market. And again, if you want a company to do this for you, who has a system in place and can guarantee you rankings in a relatively reasonable time, we're the company for you, rjmarketing.agency. Link in the description. You can book a discovery call, and either I or somebody else from the team will reach out to you and we can discuss it over.